Hey kids, want to know how to have an absolutely god-awful flight? Step 1. Pick a red-eye. You save on hotels and can go straight to work the next day. Step 2. Fly basic economy. Who needs a seat assignment, a check bag, or even a carry-on? Step 3. Sit in the last row. Seat recline is overrated anyway, and you'll be right by the bathroom in case you need it. Step 4. Fly United. That one speaks for itself. Got that? Let's do all 4. I recently flew United Basic Economy on a 737 from Los Angeles to Chicago. Yes, I knew what I was getting myself into. First, a bit of a primer. Basic Economy was introduced under the guise of offering lower fares, but in actuality, it is seen as a revenue enhancement technique. The goal is to make travel so unpleasant that you are forced to buy up to a higher fare. Folks are always surprised about how bad it is when you actually go through with it.
Jesus Christ! I warned you! It's just a harmless little
Basic Economy,
isn't it?
The goal is to segment the market as much as possible.
Where there's first class, business class, premium economy, and you.
And oh yes, I ended up sitting in the back. United's Basic Economy is currently the worst, as in addition to all the typical restrictions,
foregoing pre-assigned seating, priority boarding, upgrading, and the option for last-minute changes.
they don't even let you bring on a carry-on.
Thanks, Oscar.
De nada.
Fortunately, however, there is one saving grace. Having the credit card is a means of defeating these draconian restrictions. Having the credit card allows you to board early and have both a free check bag as well as a free carry-on. It's almost as if you're treated like a human being, but alas, you still don't get a seat assignment. I arrived at LAX around 11 p.m., so unfortunately none of the restaurants that partner with Priority Pass were still open. Instead, I happened to have a United Club Pass, so I spent my time in the airport there. United Clubs really aren't anything special. They're cookies, salad, and snacks, but it's not like you could have a full meal. Some alcohol is included, but anything you'd actually want to drink is premium and requires real money. At least this club looked rather new and clean, unlike some of those in Chicago. But on the whole, a completely forgettable experience, and no way in hell is it worth $550 a year. Boarding was delayed due to a late crew member, but I was smugly able to board with Group 2 because of the credit card. My smug grin faded, of course, as I made my way to the rear of the aircraft and noticed I was in the very last row. There isn't a polite way to say this. United seats are horrible. There's no support, no cushion. There's 31 inches of legroom, which isn't atrocious, but still not comfortable. True American seats aren't much better, but for some reason they're slightly more comfortable in my eyes. This 737 still had seat-back entertainment monitors offering live DirecTV. However, one had to pay for it, and I was going to sleep anyway. The aircraft did have Wi-Fi and streaming entertainment on your own device. United did provide a blanket to all passengers. I have no idea what prompted such a generous display of charity.
Thanks, Oscar.
De nada.
Yeah, thanks, Oscar. As I had an aisle seat, there'll be no takeoff or landing footage. No idea if there was a cabin service, as I slapped on my Bose headphones and slept the whole flight from takeoff to landing. So, do I recommend United Basic Economy? No. The problem is that there's been such a race to the bottom in terms of quality. Very few US airlines, Southwest, Alaskan, JetBlue, and perhaps Delta, are actually able to command a price premium for offering a superior product. Due to operational constraints, American and United can't compete with low-cost carriers from a cost perspective, but their solution of simply matching the end product destroys any reason to fly one airline over another. So if United Basic Economy is cheaper than American, then yeah, sure, I'll fly it. But if the reverse is true, I'll happily switch again, or to a real airline with real seats like Alaskan, or one that treats its passengers like human beings like Southwest. These are just one man's thoughts. I'll continue to use Mileage Plus and redeem United miles, but I'll continue my trend of almost never flying United Airlines. Thanks, Oscar. Thanks for watching. I know this was a bit of a rant, but hopefully you found it entertaining. Most of my flight reviews are more upbeat, I promise. If you liked this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing for many more flight reviews, and I'll see you on the next one.